Vietnam's football is built on a lethal contradiction, from a rigid, organized block to an unforgiving punishment of the opponent risk. Let's analyze their structure reality. Team Sang-sik has a strong football identity with a solid defending last AFF 2024. Their defending organization highly cohesive defensive structure. They will press high. The key players Rafaelson, naturalized from Brazil, debut from the fourth match against Myanmar. The front line completely locks the central channel, forcing the ball wide. The midfield unit triggers a man-oriented press. The moment Rafaelson gets a ball, other players are ready to attack the counter. That is their main concept. Next, start from middle press, then organization 5-4-1, maintained compact and rectangular close center. The moment the ball goes back, Rafaelson pressing to the goalkeeper. They shift high pressing, but if the opponent escape high pressing, the back five group quickly, making the back five in the last line. That is their strength. The back five drops instantly to kill the space behind, neutralizing any vertical hit. Vietnam's counterattacks are ruthless. It starts with their high press. When they win the ball near the opponent's penalty box, the attack is instant. The defense is punished before they can organize. But even when they drop deep, they have an out. Rafaelson to win the ball at the halfway line and destroy the defense by himself. This simple, direct counter-attack is their ultimate weapon. Their set pieces are just as deadly. Against Singapore, watch the near post flick. This is a deliberate pattern. It forced the defense to shift isolated Rafaelson in the open space at the far post. This pattern is highly reproducible. Even in the second phase against Thailand, the pilot is exactly the same. They exploit the blind side, delivering the ball to the far post where Rafaelson is waiting. Vietnam's 3-0 victory over Malaysia in the March 2026 revealed a new dual threat spatial identity driven by three naturalized players, Rafaelson, Hendrio, and Hendrio. First, when the opponent attempts a high press, Vietnam bypassed it entirely. The goalkeeper targets Hendrio, utilizing his physical strength to create an isolated 4v4 in the front line. This direct transition leads to a 2v1 on the flank and close to Rafaelson. However, when allowed to build that, they shift to the highly deliberated possession model. On the left side, notice that asymmetrical rotation. The winger stays wide to ping the opposing wingback and both inside. This positional rotation completely overloads the half space. The ultimate target remain unchanged. The moment the opponent's defensive block is manipulated and the passing lane opens, the Naturalized find a Rafaelson, stimulatingly pendant envelope, gliding directly into the inside channel. This is a systematic dismantling of a defensive through spatial dominance. On the right side, note the asymmetrical rotation. Hendrio stays wider and how to pin the opponent wingback. The number 15 wingback moves inside and number 19 Kwon high intensity lift into the outside channel to receive the ball in the space. To exploit the space behind the opponent wingback, this manipulation forces the opponent's defensive block to lose its shape, creating clear passing lane. This is a tactical intelligence. This man-ranking to block through deliberate movement and special exploration. On July 18th against Myanmar, Vietnam tested a new attacking structure by integrating two naturalized players, goalkeeper Patrick and attacker Geovane. This completed highly anticipated Brazilian trio upfront, while this trio immediately demonstrated their quality, creating chances and scoring within 4 minutes. It introduced a further structure, flow in meditative transition. When the Brazilians and qualify aggressively commit to the final third, that moment possession is lost. A massive spatial void is left in the midfield. Myanmar easily exploited this 1v2 numerical disadvantage to generate counter-attacks and mid-range shots. This is the ultimate trade-off. It makes offensive firepower at the severe cost of defensive spatial integrity. Vietnam's new attacking structure is a dual-edged sword. While their spatial dominance in the final third is lethal, this fragile defense remains a massive vulnerability. Ultimately, their success in the upcoming tournament hinges entirely on one question: can they hide this pointed flaw before their opponents exploit the two test regions now?